And that brings us to 7:52 here at KNEB. Time for News Extra, and brought to you by Gehring Civic Center. And we have two special guests in the studio this morning, and that is Bob Scripter with Backaracks and Kendra Feather with KNEB. Welcome, both of you.
Welcome.
Here to talk about the 5th annual Save a Rack at Backaracks. And I'll start with you, Kendra. Tell us about the event. Maybe somebody doesn't even know what we're talking about here. What is this event?
Well, 4 years ago, I guess it will be our 5th year, so 5 years ago it'll be, Steve Flower, when he was here as a salesperson, came to us with an idea about having a bra auction. He had helped with one before in Wyoming, and we went and pitched it to Bob and Terry and Tom over there at Backaracks, and it just has been unbelievable, the success that we've had for this event. Over the last 4 years, we've raised over $172,000 for the Festival of Hope, and we're just so happy with that. It's not all about, yay us. It's just, for the event and how moving some of the things that happen at that event have become. For these bras are made for people. They decorate a bra. Some are made for people that have passed. Some are made for people that are fighting their battle right now. Some of it is just about bringing awareness to October being Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yeah, that's what it really all comes down to. And all of these funds stay right here locally, right?
Right. Some of it is used for education purposes, but it's all used here locally. And, those dollars really help those families that are fighting their battle for their day-to-day expenses or travel expenses, or just something that that you're going to have expense when you have a loved one or you're facing this battle yourself.
Yeah, you may be out of work or temporarily at least. You still got mortgages and heating bills and whatever else to take care of.
And it's a terrible thing, but cancer has touched, I haven't met anybody that cancer hasn't touched their life in some way, whether it's a family member, a coworker, or a friend. So we're just happy to step up and do something. I guess if Dr. Bjorling was here, he would have said that he just couldn't make it today, that it helps people just have kind of a fun time, just to step away from everything that's going on and just celebrate those people that are there, and just take a minute and step back and have a little fun, but do a good thing at the same time.
Yeah, because I think at first glance there were some eyebrows raised at the idea of a bra auction, right, Bob?
Oh, there's no doubt about that. And I think everybody was kind of raising their eyebrows a little bit, trying to get your arms wrapped around what we were doing. But the first year went off, and it's really kind of escalated into a really neat event since then. Not that the first year wasn't, but a lot of businesses have gotten behind it, and we have a lot of wonderful families that just keep stepping up year after year, and it's really become a good success for Festival of Hope.
You jumped in right away. Tell us why.
Well, just we had to hit the ground running with it, and when we were hanging a bunch of bras around our restaurant, it kind of we just hoped for the best, and it really turned out good and was well received, and since then it's some of the effort that goes into these bras is just unbelievable.
Yeah. Now, Kendra, it's a little earlier this year, right? I mean, this normally has come up almost at the end of October.
Right. We moved it up a little bit this year. It's kind of a scheduling conflict, but I think going forward, what we're looking for, the third Wednesday of October is what we do going forward. We also want to let people know that we extended the deadline from tomorrow till Monday, just because of moving that up. So if you could have your bras there by Monday by 5 o'clock, because what we added to the twist last year is we were able to put those bras on the big screen there, so everybody could see it in the room to make their bid, because it's hard when you're trying to walk around, and unless you have really long arms or really tall, it's hard for everybody to see the bras that they want to bid on, and we want to showcase those bras because people put a lot of work and sometimes a lot of money into those too.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk a little more about the who, what, where, and when right after this.
It's the Civic Center's 24th Annual Holiday Craft Fair and Specialty Foods Expo with handmade crafts of gourd art, Americana, clothing, and many holiday items. Taste and buy gourmet foods including artisan breads, honey, ethnic foods, gourmet caramel apples, and more. Shop early Friday night, November 3rd from 5:30 to 8, and Saturday, November 4th from 9 to 4 at the Gehring Civic Center's Holiday Craft Fair.
On News Extra, we're with Bob Scripter from Backaracks and Kendra Feather here at KNEB. She wears a lot of hats, but anyway, involved in this Save a Rack at Backaracks next Wednesday evening. And let's get right to the who, what, where, and when. Kendra, I'll let you lead off on that.
Okay, the auction will be at 7:00. There are some corporate. We have two corporate tables left. If you would like to get a hold of Bob, and he'll give you his phone number before he leaves today, and we sell like 13 of those, so they have went fast. And then you should get there early and enjoy a great meal at Backaracks. And I think there will be some drink specials that night too. And then we'll kick it off right at 7 because it takes a good 3 hours to get through that, maybe a little more depending on how many bras that we get.
Okay. And Bob, what about the meals and so on? I know you do some special events.
Yeah, we'll have some specials going, drinks and food. But one thing I really wanted to touch on, and you can come by anytime, is we've got some really neat raffle packages. And businesses have stepped up and donated some really neat prizes. We've got a tailgate package, which includes a neat Green Mountain Grill, Grizzly Cooler. We have a refrigerator that's been donated, that's on display there at Backaracks, that's going to be auctioned off as well. But you can, all the money is just going right into the pot, and get there early so that you can get your raffle tickets bought and, hopefully reserve a spot to sit. So,
yeah.
Bob, you might want to talk about that lamp too, because I think you would like the lamp, but somebody else might be.
Yeah, we had a donation of an elk lamp, elk antler lamp. Just be awesome if you had a cabin or a den or something. It's really neat. So,
or a bar called Backaracks.
Or a bar called Backaracks. But it's going to be auctioned off as well. So I think that'll definitely raise some funds. But everything will be on display starting first part of next week. We've kind of got some of the things upstairs, trying to keep them from being damaged or whatnot in between now and then. But stop by the T-shirt sales, which all the proceeds go right toward Festival of Hope. We've kind of got a black one, and then we've got a
heather purple one that's new this year, and so
they're nice looking shirts.
Right, and they're $20, and very affordable and really nice shirts. I got to see them yesterday; they just got there, so stop in so you can be sporting your shirt that night too.
Absolutely.
We'll get that bra in there by Monday, and then come join us Wednesday night at Backaracks at 7:00. Thanks, guys, for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dennis.